a second part where there's the bronzers, blushes, highlights, and face powder or face palettes. So yeah, this is a collection / small declutter video, end of the year kind of thing, you know, just to see where I'm at on my collection, what's all in here, you know what I mean? Makes sense. So I'm going to show you the first two, which is the Tarte, which you just recently seen this haul video, which I will be keeping. It's in my weekly shop, my stash. And then there is the Wet n Wild contour stick in the shade Oaks on You, which will definitely be staying. It's in my weekly shop, my stash. I got some usage on there. Let's see if I can get the lid back on. Okay, so that's staying. And then the two blushes I also have out, Frosted New, that will be keeping. And then the Makeup by Mario blush stick in the shade Plumberry. Also, I can't get it open one-handed, but it will definitely be safe. But I just wanted you to see those. Okay, so let's start with the powder bronzers, because I am like 99% sure I'm not letting go any of my creams. I know, and I used to be so against creams too, and like now I'm not. Evolution here. So we have the L'Oreal Bronze Blaze La Terra. This is a luminous bronzer, and it's in the shade. This is shade 3. This is a gorgeous luminous bronzer. Definitely be keeping. There's not going to be like a lot of big bronzers that I keep, so keep that in mind. Marc Jacobs and Tantalize. I'm gonna let this bad boy go. It's okay. It's just really hard to store, and I'm just done with it. So that's going. We have Iconic London. This is a bronzing powder. It's in the shade Medium. I've used it a couple times, but it's okay. I'm just gonna let this one go though, for sure. Then we have our Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. I will definitely be keeping this one because I do like it. So I just have to like set in at a tilt. We have Benefit Hoola Glow Jumbo Size. Definitely will be keeping. I don't think I'm letting go any of my glow bronzers. We have ABH Rosewood. Here's what she looks like. Got a pretty good dent on that one. I think we'll keep this one. It sits up in there. Okay, we have the Patrick Star One Size in the shade. It's a medium trio. Definitely will be keeping. This was a hard one to find in stock. The Not Blush Skin Bronzing Soft Revenge. Definitely going to be letting this go. I just don't like how it looks on my skin. It looks really muddy, and I don't like it. It's like updating my collection, basically. We have NARS, shade Laguna. We're gonna keep this one. We have the Hoola Caramel. I'm gonna keep this because sometimes I like this kind of shade of bronzer. We have the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer in the shade Bronze. Absolutely keeping. It's all-time favorite. This is my second one I've owned, and I'm close to hitting pan, as you can see. Keeping, absolutely. Then with the Becca Sunset Waves. I've had this for quite some time. I think I'm gonna let it go. It's gotta be long past its time. It doesn't work how it used to, so I'm just gonna throw that in the trash. Then the Makeup by Mario Light Medium. I will be keeping this. With the Huda Beauty Glowish shade Soft Radiance, or just 2 medium, my bad. Definitely a keep. Love my glowy bronzers. We have the Essence the Glowing Golds keeping shade inside of it. She's gorgeous though, look at that. We have Too Faced. It's the Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. We'll definitely be keeping this one. It's in the old packaging, that's okay. We have the L'Oreal Fallible Bronzer in the shade 350 Medium. Let's see if I get that. Here we go. Definitely keeping this. It's also an expensive bronzer. Especially for drugstore, it's expensive. We have the Wet n Wild Live Laugh Hug Care Bears bronzer. That's all it says. I'm gonna keep this because this is cute. The last powder bronzer is Hanalei. I don't know, matte bronzer. I don't even know what shade this is. Let's see if I can get open. I'm just gonna let that go. So this is what my bronzer thing looks like. Look at that, so much more room. So let's go to the creams. Everybody scream. So I'm basically keeping, I am keeping all my cream bronzers because I love them all. So we have the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. And I'm not for sure what shade it is. So definitely a keep. That's like one of the things I would use under my eyes. But the other 3 shades are very usable. We have Charlotte Tilbury's the Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer shade Fair. When I bought this, did not realize it was a cream. But here she is. Doesn't look like a cream, but she's a cream. Love it. Patrick Ta for face, and she's sculpted. Gorgeous, keeping. And we have Chanel. I can't open this one, but it's just her main bronzer, keeping. That was inspired by oh no, I know her name. Mel Thompson. So Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade Macchiato. Definitely keeping. Starting to get a little dip on it. Had the Huda Beauty in the shade Fair Tantour, keeping. ABH, can't open it one hand, but it's in the shade Golden Tan. Good stuff. My cat's like, what are you doing? We have Jaclyn Hill in the shade Naked. I waited forever for this to come on Ulta to buy. We have e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I really got to dip in this. Tarte. Breezy, my hair is everywhere. I sweep all the time. Same thing with the cat hair. Poor husband. And that's what she looks like. First cream bronzer I think I bought for my collection. Then the only liquid bronzer I have for now is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Medium Deep Wand. Contour wand. Love this. And my contour sticks. We have the Rare Beauty. Newer to my collection is Power Boost. And there is the Wet n Wild contour one. It's in the shade. It's just, what shade is it? Medium tan. So here's the medium. And then the contour side. I use the contour one under my eyes. And then we have NYX Wonder Stick here. And this is in the shade Light Medium. Same thing for that side. We'll use under my eyes. So those are that. So let's do our cream and powder blushes. Cream blush, though, we're working on the collection for that. And then powder blush. 90% of these are toppers. Sure, I got everybody out. Our supervision here. My foot's asleep. I had socks on earlier and I took them off because fudge them socks. We have a Patrick Star One Size in the shade Very That. This can go in either side of my blush drawer. So I get the cream and the powders. Definitely keeping. Love it. I usually just keep it on the powder side though. And then we have the Patrick Ta for face. Here's your shade names. Keeping. And it's cream and powders. Sounds like I'm so rough with my stuff, and I'm really not. So this Essence Wonderful Pink and Proud will definitely be staying. Beautiful toppers. Barbara says, love me. We have Too Faced, and this is called Butterfly Babe. Makes a beautiful blush topper when I wear cream blushes, keeping. Try to get all my blush toppers out the way. We have Party Pets Highlighter shade Archie. Makes a great blush topper. Actually, I have one more to add to this. It's in my highlights. Let me pull that out real quick. If I can get to it. Okay, barely. But I got it. Okay, so the Natasha Denona Duo Glow. It's in the shade Rayo. Can be blush or highlight. I'm going to use this as a blush topper. So, keeping. I have it in my highlight drawer, but now I can move to my blush drawer. And this is California. Makes a great blush. We definitely keep OG. We have the Huda Beauty Glowish. And this is in the shade Cheeky. It's Charming Cherry. Keeping. And then there's KKW Beauty in the shade Karma. Will be keeping. Benefit Moon. Open. Keeping. And we have Juvia's Place. It's the Serafina. I think I'm gonna let that go. And I've had that for so long, but I'm just not into it no more. So then we have Stamina from Will. It's the ball. Keeping. And then all-time favorite is Perseverance. Definitely keeping. We'll have to pull this out for a blush topper too. We have Phase Zero and shade Making Moves. Definitely gonna keep that. It's gonna make a beautiful blush topper. Looks like I barely used it, so we'll have to pull it out for a couple rounds. Makeup by Mario, and that's the shade Wildberry. Definitely keeping. We have Bloom from Tarte. It's in the shade Bloom, so sometimes I gotta double check, you never know. Keeping. Beauty Bay, shade Cosmo. I'm going to let this go way too bright for me. And we have two Powerpuff Girl ones. This is in the shade Fighting Crime. Gorgeous keeping. Then we have the other one, which is Saving the World. I'm actually gonna let that one go. We have KVD, shade Poppy. Definitely keeping. And then the last one is Pat McGrath. And this is in the shade Electric Bloom. It's gonna be difficult to open. There it goes. And I'm keeping this one. That's it for the powder blushes, so let's move on to the cream. Okay. Look at that helper. She's trying to sneak off. No. All-time favorite blush stick is NYX. And this is the shade Bright Amber and Fuchsia. Bright Amber is like an orange color, a deep berry color on one side. Then we have ABH. And this is in the shade Soft Rose. So it is a gorgeous color. It looks nude in here, but it's not so nude on the cheeks. So we have Milani in the shade Merlot Moment Keeping. I don't know if I have a dip in this or not. Let's see. Let's open it and see. Just a wee little dip. Nothing too much. Here's the Fenty Cream blush in the shade Crush on Cupid. Let's see if we can get this open. Here she is. Gorgeous. I've not used this a lot. And there's still a lot of product in there. We have Melt. This says Blush Light, and this is in the shade Honey Thief. Here she is, all her glory, with a little brush hair in it. We have Rare Beauty, Nearly Neutral. This is actually a pretty good shade. We have Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo Cream Blush and Highlighter. It's just Love Cheek Duo, so let me show you. I like both sides, so I'm keeping. And then we have Milani Cream, and this Sunkissed Glow. Here it is. I mainly use this side and this side, and don't touch this side, but I should definitely touch this side. And there's the Bounce Beauty Flirty Rose. There she is. And we have e.l.f. Putty Blush. This is in the shade Tahiti. Can't find it. Yeah, Tahiti. And the last one is Lila Be Sassy. Lip and cheek, but I only use it on the cheeks. There she is. Gorgeous. Oh, let's drop that in there. Alright, so that is it for this video. I will do the highlighters and face palettes and the other miscellaneous in another video, and then we'll do palettes all in one. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in my next one. Bye.